What's up, everybody? Welcome to a separate weekend review of Four Eyes in the Giant.
Weekend review. Geordie Steele is living in harsh conditions currently, and we can't do a proper formatted show that we usually do due to busy work schedules and just the equipment is not at hand. So we've
No.
decided to just do, because new films usually come out on Fridays, we'll just do weekend reviews of those films.
Yep.
Yep.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah. So today is the 31st of July, and last night or yesterday, on the 30th of July, Friday, two very big films came out, and I saw both of them. Cameron, you'd seen one earlier, but
Yep.
that's the one we're going to talk about first.
Yeah.
So the first film that we saw was Jungle Cruise, brought to you by Home Colette Serra, director of Orphan and the Shadows, and written by Michael Green, who wrote Logan, Blade Runner 2049, Green Lantern, and Glenn Ficarra and John Requa, the duo who worked on films such as Cats and Dogs, Bad Santa, and Focus. Jungle Cruise, based on the Disneyland ride, follows Lily Houghton as she, along with her less adventurous brother McGregor and river skipper Frank Wolf, explore the rivers of South America, searching for the Tree of Life. How's that?
That was a very good synopsis, Shorty. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you very much.
You were almost as good as Oasis in his Vin Diesel plot synopsis. Yeah, you're just edging on the closeness there. Yeah, that was quite a list. I didn't realize that many. I didn't realize the writers had gone from. There's such a high class writer mixed in with a guy who did Bad Santa. I mean, like that's quite.
Yeah. I mean, Michael Green is such a strange career because he's done. You hear like Logan, Blade Runner 2049. You're like, Jesus, that's quite good. Green Lantern.
Yeah, it just falls dramatically.
Yeah, but it's a pretty solid writing team. And yeah, I didn't realize, as we spoke before recording, that the director is also directing the Rock in Black Adam. So Dwayne must have had a good time working with him.
Yeah.
I didn't have high expectations for this film going in. I don't have as big an attachment to the theme park ride as you do, but saying that, I thoroughly enjoyed this film.
Yeah, I was the same. Expectations weren't overly high. I mean, Disney's live action stuff quite hit or miss, especially somewhat original stories can sometimes be very quite crap. But no, this was really solid. Yeah, it was overall just a good fun time, and I can't. There was a lot of criticism going around for it, and I was like, sure, some of it's valid, but a lot of it's just sort of like nitpicky, and I think it's just a really solid family adventure movie. You know what I mean? It's very just a fun old time down this thing. But yeah, no, I love Jungle Cruise. You've never ridden the ride, or you have ridden the ride?
I have ridden the ride. I realized while watching that since while recording this podcast, from the beginning, I've been saying that I haven't been on Jungle Cruise, and I realized halfway through, like, or not even halfway through, like the introductory scene where you meet Dwayne and he's doing the whole tour guide spiel. I've definitely been on Jungle Cruise, but I've also been on many river safari rides throughout America. So for some reason, instead of my brain going like, yeah, you've been on that and you've been on many, my brain just went on, no, it was a different river ride that you've been on. And for some reason, I pictured River Jungle Cruise as like Pirates of the Caribbean, with lots of people and very South America, and not like a river safari. But yeah, I was wrong, and I've been on it many times.
It's one of my favorite rides there. At least one of my favorite rides in Magic Kingdom, I think. I just like the dad puns. That was the thing. I was really worried about how kind of true to the ride it would be in terms of like the tone, and I think it does sort of match the tone of the ride, especially in those moments with Dwayne, who just loves a dad joke. He just throws out a pun, loves a dad joke, and he's I like how McGregor and Lily are kind of the two different audiences for the ride as well, which I thought was really smart, because you go on that ride, there's folk that really hate it, hate the ride and can't stand the jokes, and you've got me, who's basically just McGregor, just laughing so hard every single joke that comes out of a skipper. I thought that was great. Oh yeah, it was I thought it was really great at capturing that, and then adding this whole massive adventurous spirit and just scope to it as well. I mean, some of the action set pieces in this, thumbs up from me.
Like the during the opening bit with it's like one of the first scenes with Emily Blunt, and she's hopping around on like a ladder trying to escape a bunch of people. It was very fun, and I was like, this is going to be a very fun movie. They've got a good team working behind it. It doesn't feel sort of like a fake adventure film.
Yeah,
which is very fun.
It does feel very authentic, and kind of just it kind of hits the right note where I think it's going to really appeal to families, and then also us. You know, it's sort of like it doesn't really have an age limit, and it doesn't really have a bottom age, really. I think you could have fun with this any age you are. And yeah, the action set pieces aren't too graphic or anything, but they're just very funny. I mean, the one for me to stand out was the submarine chase. I don't know if that's a spoiler or not, but there's a really great scene of a submarine and the dinky little skipper boat that Dwayne has, and I was laughing for the entire thing. I don't really know why I was laughing. I just thought it was just such a strange predicament for him to be in, but I just thought it was really funny. There you
go. This film is very much like Romancing the Stone meets The Mummy meets Pirates of the Caribbean, and it's very much Pirates of the Caribbean, as I said to you after seeing it.
Yes.
In that it is the same story essentially. There's a British woman who possesses a sort of medallion that is the key to the undead characters needing to become mortal.
Yes.
And then and there's like a British or a different sort of military after her. So yeah, it's very fun, and I like the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie. So yeah.
Do you think they could go elsewhere with it? Do you think this is it? Do you think this is the one and done, or do you think?
Oh no, they could go to Africa, Egypt. They could go anywhere, really. Amazon.
Yeah. I would watch Dwayne and Emily do anything, because the chemistry from them together, and that actually the whole trio. Because I think Jack Whitehall kind of got left behind in the press, like the whole press promotion stuff for it. But Jack Whitehall's really solid in this as well. Like, I kind of can take or leave him most of the time, but he was really great part of the dynamic. The first openly gay character in Disney film.
Yes.
Although
they're still not able to just say it outright.
Yeah, no. It was the most like half and half coming out ever. It was like I don't like women, but maybe I like men.
My interests lie elsewhere.
Oh right, do they? And it was disappointing. Okay. It was in such an easily cut scene as well, which I thought was really disappointing. You know what I mean? Like, because they could easily just take that out. But yeah, because it doesn't really do anything to further the plot, which is, but hey, you're gonna do.
Since we're discussing like the characters, just to discuss like each sort of character, Dwayne Johnson as Frank Wolf. Dwayne Johnson's always very likable, and it's always nice to see him in a fun adventure role rather than an action role, because I don't know about you, but I'd always take Jumanji Dwayne over like Fast and Furious Dwayne.
Actually, 100%. And I'm a massive Fast and Furious fan, but yeah, no, I'd take Jumanji Dwayne over Hobbs any day. Like,
yeah,
the military role's just kind of tired out for him. Sorry, but yeah, I just felt it's nice to see him kind of adventurous, which is fun.
And then Emily Blunt is great and believable and likable as Lily Houghton. She's just you like her. She's nice. She's a good bean.
Yes, very good bean.
And then, yeah, even Jack Whitehall is just fantastic as McGregor Houghton. Jesse Plemons and Paul Giamatti are brilliant as always, and they play. Plemons plays the main antagonist, and Giamatti has a sort of a minor antagonist role. He's pretty much like the Jabba the Hutt in A New Hope
Yeah.
Character. And then Edgar Ramirez, who plays the evil, magical antagonist of the film, unfortunately doesn't get a lot of screen time, which is a shame. Like, he's a big part of the story, but he's very absent for most of it.
They do leave a lot of that, a lot of them behind. I don't know. And with a 2 hour long runtime, you feel like the villains would get slightly more fleshed out than that. But I think it is trying to juggle Plemons and the mystical bad guys in a way, while also keeping keeping Dwayne and Emily happy with their, like, how much it's centered around them. I guess is one of the juggling acts you got to do in these kind of films.
And the river and the jungle is like a character itself. Also, I wanted to point out, if you, I hope you notice this, but why is the score based around "Nothing Else Matters" by Metallica?
Okay, no, because I did, because that's the opening song, isn't it? That's like
Yes, and then it's played during the flashbacks and everything.
Yeah.
I love it. I don't care. I love it, but I just want to know why they picked "Nothing Else Matters." Because at first I was like, are they trying to like cover Moonlight Sonata or something? And then like it's the same like notes of the solo, and it's like, why are they doing this? But I love it.
There's love in the film, to be fair. It's I was surprised at how much I did enjoy it. That's one of the things I was talking to Oasis about this when I saw it on Monday. Just how little the expectations were and how much it delivered. And I mean, you can turn your nose up at all you want, but I don't know. It just really, really got me to a T in terms of a fun adventure movie, which you don't see often these days. You know?
Yeah.
I'd watch another one happily. I'd watch that again.
Oh yes, definitely. Yeah. It would be quite good. I was worried I'd have to leave like at the end to catch the second film, but I didn't, and it was great.
Yeah.
And there is a twist, and I thought it was going somewhere because it's all about the tree of life and like immortality and stuff. And I was like, oh, so this is what they're going to do with this character. And then they go a different direction. I'm like, I didn't see that coming. And I like it that I didn't see that coming.
I appreciate it because I was actually thinking about you when the twist happened, thinking, is Jordy going to tell me he saw this coming from the beginning? But he didn't, and that's nice of you to say, because I was like, oh god, am I going to have to be like, oh yeah, I saw it too, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. No, I didn't see it coming, and also it is the same as, it's literally the same twist as another character in a different film. And for that reason, I'm giving it 2 stars. No, I'm giving this maybe 4.25 stars. I really liked it, but it is like other films. Other films have done it before. But it's just a fun, enjoyable film, and everyone works great in their roles.
Yeah, I would do the same. 8 for me. I don't know, 4 for everybody. Like 4. I don't even know what your rating scale is anymore. It always confuses me. So I'm just gonna give it 4 stars.
Okay.
4 stars from me. Thank you very much. A really solid adventure movie that I really love, and I think everybody will sort of have a good time watching, and I hope it does well, because I'd like to see more of Dwayne and Emily together.
So yeah, those are our thoughts of The Jungle Cruise. What did you think of The Jungle Cruise? You can tweet us at Geordie Steele. No, you can't. You can tweet me at Real Geordie Steele, at 4 Eyes Giant, at Ojai Films. Cameron, where can they find you?
You can find me at CamzoOG on Twitter or on 35 Minute Movies, my other podcast. All the information is down in the description below, so go and take a look down there.
I hope you have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you next week. And goodbye.